I'm at this Lincolnshire Heritage Aviation Centre with my eldest son to see up close an RAF Lancaster World War II bomber plane. And we'll be able to explore outside and inside this iconic aircraft. Built in 1945, it never saw action but served overseas until being returned to the UK 20 years later. Just Jane got its name from a 1940s comic book character. We're both fascinated by engineering and aviation, my son in particular, so we're both looking forward to climbing up into this legendary aircraft. A Lancaster crew consisted of a pilot, flight engineer, navigator, bomb aimer, wireless operator, mid-upper gunner and the rear gunner, who probably picked the shortest straw. Yet all airmen freely volunteered for service. The bomb aimer's windows and front gun turret, and below the bomb bay, which could take some of the RAF's largest bombs, from 18,000 kilos to 3,600, to the Grand Slam at nearly 10,000 kilos. Designed by Barnes Wallis, famous for his bouncing bombs used in the Dam Busters raid. This was filmed in 2018, and there will be extraneous noise as work continues to make Just Jane airworthy. Only one of these could be fitted in the bay, along with a few smaller bombs and incendiaries. The famous Rolls-Royce V12 Merlin engine, of which the Lanc had 4 with a total combined power output of nearly 6,000 horsepower. And this is what one sounds like. Now let's listen to our very knowledgeable guide.
The supreme weightlifter of World War II. No, it wasn't. Halifax could pick up what this machine could pick up. Difference being, okay, your bomb door, a wing bomb cells. Bomb nodes vary, you'll hit a target, it's going to be right. As a general rule, you'll take the city. Well, when you're in a hurry, fusing a bomb, threads across without thinking, back turn.
Yeah, you do, yeah, you do.
In the end, that fuse was thrown out of bomber command. The chief said, that fuse is more dangerous to us than it ever will be to the enemy. Get it out of my command. That's what they did. So all of that went on with armourers. There were young girls killed with bombs rolling on them, young lads, all sorts of stuff like that. Now we go on. At first, we're going to go to the left of the rear door. As you come on board, please mind your heads. And if you go to your left.
Right, left, right.
Yes, mind your head.
God, blimey, yeah. Can you go down to the gun?
Yes, what I want you to do, if you wish, is to turn around to face me, sir.
Yep. Wow, rear guns. Wow.
I don't know, but I've cracked my...
Who's pinched the guns? Wow. Wow.
What do you think?
Stupid bugger, but we did it. Yeah, we did it. Yeah. So the rear gunner, when trouble happened, in theory, he put the turret on the beam, reached for his chute, which was stored in the fuselage. He couldn't wear it. And if you can get at his parachute, he'd clip it on, put the turret on the beam, open the doors, drop out backwards, it was gone. We'll walk over the H2S radar this time. Forward into the turret, right on your head.
That's a later edition, is it?
1943, that first went into service.
Wow. Right, centre turret. Yep.
I know you're probably more bothered about your camera than your head.
Yeah, I have been. Yeah.
And I can understand that, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, what you're standing on there, H2S blister. Klystron magnetron valve, developed at Birmingham University, and trialled and put into service down at Malvern Girls' School and Deptford Airfield. The Germans were working on the same thing at the same time, so we're doing better than us. When that was finally released for operations in 1943, in short order a Sterling was shot down near Rotterdam with its H2S radar and display intact. The Germans went immediately to it and christened it the Rotterdam gear because that's where they found it. And they'd had a big meeting at a secret place called Rechlin north of Berlin only a few days before about the Klystron valve. And they concluded that Tommy was a bit thick and they were well in front of us in the development of this. One of the scientists that had been at that meeting went to the Sterling at Rotterdam, got the Klystron valve and drove right back to Rechlin. Yeah.
Shall I go forward?
Yes,
yeah,
do,
is that okay?
Please. Yeah, go as far as the set operator's position. I'll tell you something about what you're seeing here and what you're seeing there. None of which would be seen in a wartime Lancaster, but I'll tell you about it.
This is awesome. Yeah, certainly for a big aircraft, this is pretty cramped, isn't it?
All right, at the back of the
Awesome.
So I can get comfy.
I'm saying awesome all the time. You okay, Ryan? I think I better go forward a bit. Wow, this is another bailout. Wow, look at that. That's a view and a half. This was a hatch for what, sorry?
Dinghy.
Dinghy. Oh, yes.
In theory, when you dig on the water, the side hatches and the nose hatch will be submerged.
Right.
So in theory, you just knock the top out.
Yeah, and
If
you
you
got
ditch properly and the dinghy's deployed, it's inflated, you could literally get in a dinghy without getting your feet wet. That might have happened twice in the entire war.
yeah. Wow.
But what you're seeing here, all this equipment here and this,
Navigators.
only in late war aircraft could you see this set operator's position.
It's where wireless operator was.
No, you come into that, you come into the wireless op. This in the
Wireless
wartime
operator,
was the
yeah.
rest bed and medical equipment.
Ah, right, I got it.
This is for post-war French use. Late in the war, when Pathfinder started carrying an 8-man crew, Nav 1 and Nav 2. Nav 1 doing the traditional plot on the map, and Nav 2 checking it with GH, oboe, and G8 and G. You'd see that then, but normally in the normal mid-war, run-of-the-mill, if you like, Lancaster bomber, this would not be present.
I'll be claustrophobic, can't I, will you?
Well, I say when you're young, you don't care, do you?
Yeah.
No.
You know, when you went on leave with your wings on and your strike.
At the controls of a Lancaster bomber. Wow. Just as well it's not in flight, at least I can't fly it. There you go. Shocks away, chaps.
Please don't touch anything.
Please don't say that again. Don't say
Sticking
that
the red
again.
lever down by your right hand side, that's the undercarriage.
Get rid of the idiot straight away, yeah.
We touch that, we're all dead.
Oh, my gosh.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you'll survive, I'll be killed later.
You just imagine the vibration and the shaking.
And the shaking, yeah. Well, we'll come to that about harmonics and engine manufacture.
Wow. Fantastic.
You've got
going right?
to drive it.
Okay, it is now. Okay.
Tail one radar, yeah.
Okay, take us up.
Still launch operator.
Wow. Fixing one of the engines there, one of the Merlin engines.
And then already
Yeah, hello, Charles.
a few seconds of them seeing it. Would mean all the difference. Turn an open fire on it, I'll give you rated action.
Yeah, I can really see how the ground on the water have been rushing up at you here. Laying in prone position down there. Wow. God. Front guns fitted here too, for the bomb aimer to use. So, this is the bomb aimer's compartment. Right down at the bottom. This vertical sighting glass was used as an aid to calculate the bomb's dropping trajectory and accuracy. You would have seen the ground rushing up at you.
Transmitting any code back to group from the commanding forces. They then average out those instruments and broadcast them back on the streams and average wind shear speeds or every now and then. Writing in his message pad, poking with a ruler. We're out of here, come on. And that saved many a wireless operator's life because they hadn't heard it. And as yet they haven't started to go down.
The speed. Blimey.
Get back in the seat. His best war face on.
Grit, determination,
Yes, grit, determination.
concentration.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and all that.
Let's have a look at him. Come on, you have a look. Come on, Captain.
You know, in a few years' time, I might be flying this.
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
You've got to look a little bit bomber pilot
Captain
on the
Harper.
photo. I like that.
I'm afraid I dropped the bombs too early, sir. Does that mean I have to bail out?
That's Falmouth gone now.
Have you, got
Oh, bugger.
As you were.
have you been in the seat?
I love it.
I have. Thank
You got
you.
the
I'm going
helmet?
to come out of the way, yes.
Do you want?
Oh, a quick picture with the helmet, please, if I may. Sorry, I don't want to hold anybody else.
I've heard many words on these tours, but
Bomber,
I can't
you
go.
okay
That's
down
the
there?
first one time I've heard that one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll come up with another one.
Well, no. Vocabulary
out of
is always
dialogue here.
appreciated.
Okay, cheers. Oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Blimey, Nige, how can you mess up your SOS?
Well, let's do that.
Yeah.
You're now going to photograph the uncameras.
Wow.
I'll show you.
It is awesome.
You're next in the
See how these guys going into battle on one of these. Yes, the bravery of the young guys with Bomber Command in World War II.
forward. The tail rises and you can steer her on the rudders there with the airflow over the rudders. That means you've got to take his hand off that and put it there. Both hands on the cockpit. Flight engineer then takes over the throttles.
So he stands there?
He stands here. This seat was hardly ever used.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stands here. Now, this is why flying with strangers in Bomber Command was always problematic. When a pilot and flight engineer flying together a lot, they knew each other like brothers. So when the flight engineer's left hand went on there, the throttles didn't know that he was doing that, and the pilot's right hand. Same manipulation, everything had to be just so. Takeoff and landing were vital, but particularly takeoff with a full bum and fuel load. The slightest mistake kill you, you're dead. If you lose an engine or drop any revs, you cartwheel and go in. And these were young kids and they were catching this sometimes and saving themselves from disaster.
Yeah.
The relationship between the pilot and flight engineer can't be overstated. You know what I mean? It had to be absolutely. And in those seconds of knowing each other.
Being a co-pilot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Co-driver.
Yes.
It's like if you're in Lancaster.
Although he never actually flew it, the flight engineer.
No, but yeah.
Again, you say like your father perhaps. What happened a lot in bomber crews, quite a few times, is you've got people who've done elementary flying training. They'd flown nothing bigger than a Stearman Cadet or a Tiger Moth. But they'd done 11, 12 hours, they knew how to fly something. And they recorded decorated instances of bomb aimers and navigators who've done just that, been washed off the course, bringing these things back and landing them. And getting immediate DSOs and stuff like that. They'd never flown a length, but they knew, on a blind flying panel, they knew how and they did it.
Wow.
And, you know, they're amazing people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they did. Flying officer, he got a DFC. They didn't know what to do with him. but they reasoned that if we take him off it and send him home now, that crew would probably die.
Well, this is a rather busted propeller from a Lancaster. It crashed on takeoff, but fortunately the crew bailed out. Blimey.
We're actually in battle.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. The accidents would have claimed quite a few as well. Yes, like this. All that remains of two Lancasters that had a mid-air collision. To the right can be seen a de Havilland Mosquito, also having ongoing maintenance. Over 55,000 were killed, with only 40% surviving. A new recruit had an average life expectancy of just 2 weeks. During World War II, a 44% attrition rate among aircrew was the highest of any Allied unit. Even the great Guy Gibson of Dambusters fame died a year later in 1944.